How's it going today, everybody? Eddie Kernan for Rexylab. Welcome to the Guitarmery. Inside this thing right here is a Carvin, either DC400 or DC200. I have conflicting reports. I got this guitar specifically because it has a Kahler steeler on it, and a proper one too. Now, I do have a Kahler steeler, but it's the weird single locking one that Fender wanted, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? So I saw this, it worked out great. I'm doing the work with Kahler now, so I figured I better do it. Let's open this thing up. One thing right off the bat is this guy told me he was going to wrap the case in cardboard, and I said, please don't do that. Instead, take a little trip to the guitar store, whatever one you happen to have in your area, and ask him for a box. They'll give you one for free. Well, he didn't do that. I also asked him very nicely, a lot of times, to please put the bar and any other small items inside a bag, inside the case, so they couldn't travel around inside the case. Let's find out if he actually did that. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. All right, good, thank you. No. Oh my God, you guys, this might be the best day ever. See that little half nubby thing right there? That is for an auto latch. If this guitar has an auto latch, I'm going to freak the fuck out. Okay, well, I barely touched this thing and something went horribly wrong. So let's find out if this actually does have an auto latch in it. It feels like it does. Barely touched it, already broke a string. Dude, if this thing has an auto latch in it, I don't even know what to say. I'm telling you though, it really feels like it has an auto latch. And while I have an auto latch, I've never set one up and I've never dealt with a guitar that has one. I can't take it anymore. Let's find out. If this thing has an auto latch, there's gonna be this weird thing inside here. There's gonna be a split block. And if there is an auto latch inside this thing, even though I know there is a problem with the electronics with this guitar, this will have been a massive score. A little nervous. Yes! Oh my God! So this right here is the Kahler auto latch. This is so cool. Okay. Let's get a look here. And I don't see a ground wire. Oh, these are active electronics. The flatness of the one side of this bar is what activates this little thing right here. This is really cool. I'm gonna take this thing apart and clean it, and we're gonna do an entire video on the steeler and the auto latch. I am so excited about this that the thunderstorms started happening and everything. I don't give a fuck. Here is what makes the auto latch the auto latch. We've got the arm like this, right? We can move it around. We can do, you know, that's no big deal. It's what arms do. But check this out. You see this right here? That part right there? Watch what happens when you move the arm. You see that thing move? Right? If you point it directly down at the ground, what it's supposed to do is lock into that piece right there. You can adjust this so that it's in the right spot. All right, I do believe that I've calmed down enough now over this whole like, oh my God, holy shit, the steeler has an auto latch in it. Who am I bullshitting? No, I'm not. But this is important here. This particular guitar is active. It has active electronics. Volume, passive tone. I think this is active bass boost, or cut, treble booster cut. This is for this pickup, this is for this pickup. One way it's humbucking, the other way it's split. That's a phase switch. And the guy told me, he's like, something's wrong with it. It won't work. It's my hope it's just filthy. Oh my God. Ah, well, you know what? I was gonna plug it in and do some diagnostics, but let's just take a look. If it's just a broken wire, haha. Is that a mono switching jack? Tell you what, I'm going to tighten this thing down. Okay, so this right here is interesting. What this looks like to me is a mono switching jack, which is the same exact thing that they have on a Rickenbacker when you plug in to the mono side. When you plug the thing in, it pushes that up and now it makes contact. Why would they do that? It's not the way we do that. It looks factory to me, so we're going to take this out here. So far my biggest complaint is that this thing's missing 3 screws. Let's get in here, we'll take a little look. Holy smokes, are these decoupled pickups? Not really sure if I want to take this thing apart. Oh, could that be it? Nope, nope. No, that looks like it's still hooked up. Seems to work. You know what though? It's filthy. I'm gonna take this thing apart. I'm gonna clean it up. Not to mention this battery thing right here. Maybe I should replace. I don't know. Okay, so those two are connected by that wire, and that's also our ground. Okay. That is a complicated setup there, Carvin. I really hope it sounds good. I suspect that I'll like it. All right, time to get in here with the deoxit. I am fairly certain that that is going to take care of any issues that I had. Check that out. It's even copper foiled in there. I mean, good golly. Good job, Carvin. I'm going to button this thing up, test it out, and then if it works, I'm going to move on to the steeler, get that thing all cleaned up, put the guitar back together. Everything should be good to go.